I met my beloved brother, Mustafa, who is Shi'i, and we've had many pleasant conversations in the past. So he came with a question to me. What's your question, Mustafa?
Yeah, the question was that when we have rabbis, and we know Maimonides, what he says about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We know what they say about the Virgin Mary. They accuse her of zina. They accuse Jesus alayhi salatu wasallam of being a bastard child. And then when the rabbi comes, who is, by the way, one of the ulama, he's a learned individual in that religion, we call him a beloved rabbi or my beloved rabbi. But when the Shia comes, who differs with you on the issue of the Sahaba, we have a bit more harshness. So this is the issue in terms of the logical inconsistency in that regard.
Okay, brilliant. So Mustafa asked me this question as a Shia. He's a 12er Shia, Adnan Shia. I've had many pleasant conversations with him in the past. Today he has a specific question. He came to me and he greeted me and he said, why is it that you spoke to a rabbi, you hugged him and called him your beloved brother, and when you talk to the Shia, you're so harsh, okay? And we don't do as much crimes as the Jewish rabbis have done in the literature. Okay, very good question, and I'm going to respond to it head on. First of all, I am not the same with all the Shias. People have watched my conversations with Mustafa, standing right next to me. I know his Shia, and I know his Ithna Ashariya, and I know who he is. And I've been very kind to him, right or wrong?
Yes?
Yes? And he's been very kind to me. So when people claim that I am always harsh to the Shia, and I'm always the same with them, I'm very hostile with them, this is wrong, this is incorrect, and if someone insists on it, then it's a lie, because my profile is very public and my attitude is very known. Different strokes for different folks. There are Shia who have come here and they have insulted Aisha radiallahu anha to my face, and I call them pigs and dogs to their faces. And I believe even that's insulting pigs and dogs. Okay, this is my view. But Mustafa has never done that. Mustafa, whatever beliefs he has, okay, it's been a long time. Allah bless you. I'm going to continue, I'm going to come back to you, inshallah. So, Mustafa has never done anything like that. I don't have any reasons to call anything, or abuse Mustafa for anything. When it comes to the Jewish rabbi, the famous Jewish rabbi I was talking to almost 7 years ago, his name is Abrahamson, right? He came to the park and he was already attending an interfaith conference to promote peace. To promote peace. This is what I was told. And there was a Muslim scholar with him, qualified from Al-Azhar, if I'm not mistaken. Because he was, if I'm not mistaken, he was wearing his red hat on that day. Okay, he brought him to me and we got into a dialogue which went on for more than half an hour. And in that dialogue, I addressed the prophecies about Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the Tanakh, in the Bible. So my questions from the rabbi were as follows, that my dear rabbi, and by the way, when I was calling him my beloved rabbi, I am your student, teach me. Anyone who knows me, I've been coming to the park for 20 years. This is sarcasm. I'm not his student. I've never been a student of a rabbi. Have you ever known me sitting in front of a rabbi? So when I'm saying I am your student, teach me, I've said this to the Shias. I've said it to a Shia youngster who came to debate me. He's younger than my son. And I said to him, okay, teach me. Go on. I'm your student now. Teach me. So this is sarcasm. I was using sarcasm politely to hit the point home. So with the rabbi, I said the same thing. My beloved, in a conversation, when you're trying to get someone's attention, okay, you can use sarcasm. So my beloved brother, that doesn't mean he becomes your brother, biologically or religiously or otherwise, right? So this was very clear in the conversation. So what some of the Shias online did, some Rafida online, who hate me for my activism, for my straight talk on the crimes of Iran and Shia militias, right? And I've discussed those points with Mustafa, standing next to me in the past. We have discussed that stuff, right? So when I do that, they hate me for that. And because they cannot break my arguments, they cannot refute my points and my claims, what they do is they do propaganda against me. They cut clips from a half an hour conversation and they put them together where I'm hugging him at the end after a very cordial, conversation, where this rabbi actually acknowledged that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam may well be a true prophet of God. I have no problem with that. Have you watched that conversation? Okay, watch that conversation. And in that conversation, that rabbi standing next to me is saying that Prophet Muhammad may well be sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Yeah, I mean, how long is it going to continue? Like,
yeah. No, so, I'm just answering your question.
Because I have a comment on this issue as well.
So let me finish, and I'm going to finish now.
Okay.
So that conversation was a very cordial, friendly conversation. At no point did that rabbi insult the Prophet of Allah. At no point did he insult any Prophet of Allah. At no point that rabbi said anything that could cause me to become hostile towards him. Rather, I saw him as someone who has the potential to come to Islam. Because what does Allah say about them in the Quran? The Yahud, laysu sawa, they are not like each other. Allah says in the Quran, they are not like each other. Minhum mu'minun, among them are believers. Right? What does that mean? Okay, so there are people who are inclined to Islam. Wallafatul qulub. And if you give them da'wah, because in that very conversation, which has been watched by at least 3 million people, at least 3 million people globally watched that discussion, and they never came out with this conclusion the Rafida came up with recently. They're saying, why did you hug him? You're so nice to him, and he's denying the genocide. Well, genocide started 2 years ago. I mean, yes, the Israelis have been committing many genocides against the Palestinians. Anyone who denies that is a liar or a sellout, right? But this genocide, where we are discussing the genocide of Gaza, this particular one started 2 years ago. And my discussion with him was 7 years ago. So to bring that conversation where we are discussing Palestine and he's denying atrocities against the Palestinians, and I'm correcting him as an eyewitness. I've been to Gaza. And a lot of these Rafida criticizing me online, they have never done anything for Gaza except hot wind online. I've been to Gaza. I've been on the ground. I've seen the destruction. Okay, so they can't talk to me about Gaza. So the point is, these Iranian shills and Iranian propagandists online, they do this just like Fox News, NBC, CNN tarnishes Muslims, just like the Zionist media tarnishes Muslims, just like some of the media outlets in the UK, they paint all the Muslims as criminals, right? So this is not new. People before me have faced it. Prophets of Allah faced it. Who am I? And people after me will face it. Those who speak the truth to power. Over to you. Sorry, Mustafa. Sorry, I do apologize. And now Mustafa is truly beloved to me.
Okay, that's great.
And I will give him a hug as well.
No problem.
And he's Shia.
Yeah.
He's a 12er.
Yeah, I know.
So anyone claiming out there that I am hostile to the Shia, you are either a liar or you don't know me, right? Mustafa has known me for years. Yes, Mustafa, over to you.
Yeah, okay, so the problem, as we mentioned, is that, like, for example, when you mentioned when the rabbi, I don't have the desire to speak louder, so you're gonna have to come closer, because I mean the microphones are quite close, so that's sufficient.
I think you can hear him. You can hear him. Yes.
So the point being is that when the rabbi attends like an inter-religious dialogue with the Egyptian sheikh or whoever it was, we don't seem to have an issue with that. But like, imagine if there was, like, let's say, a matter of taqlib. I'm not for taqlib on aqidah, because that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
The matter of taqlib that can occur is common goals. Like, for example, today with Rupert Lowe that wants to ban hijab and ban halal and so on, we can unite on these issues. I remember when I had the debate with you last time on this issue on unity, you said, no, there's absolutely no way that we can unite.
The Shias and the Sunnis.
Yeah, on these issues.
I stand by that.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying that we can unite on these issues, on issues pertaining to halal, on issues pertaining to hijab. We're not going to unite on Sahaba. That's not going to happen. We're not going to unite on Imam. That's not going to happen. I will never unite with you on Sifat of Allah Azza wa Jal. I believe that is tajseem. So it's not going to happen. But the issue is when it comes to, for example, issues pertaining to halal, Rupert Lowe wants to ban it. So on that issue we can unite. On issues, for example, on him wanting to ban hijab, like that's going to affect our sisters, whether they be on this persuasion or on the other persuasion. So we can unite on that issue, right? But with the issue when it comes to, for example, the Hindus who worship like 8 million gods, unite with them. There's no issue with the Hindus in India. When it comes to the Jew, oh well, he didn't insult the Prophet here and there, but his books are riddled with, Maimonides saying that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was this and that, about Jesus, about Mary, and so on.
Yeah, the Dajjal. Yeah. Maimonides was Dajjal. I'm saying on camera. Maimonides, Rambam, Musa bin Maimun, born in Cordoba, died in Egypt, was a Dajjal.
Was he a pig and a dog?
Was absolutely, Maimonides was a pig and a dog.
Tell us.
Okay? I'm saying that any Jewish rabbi who says that Mary was a harlot and Jesus is in hell burning in his own feces is a dog, is a liar, is a Dajjal, period. Okay? Any rabbi who says that, likewise, any Rafidi who says Aisha radiallahu anha is X, Y, and Z.
We believe about anyone who says
Abu Bakr and Umar is X, Y, and Z.
We believe,
a dog and a pig.
We believe anyone.
I'm very consistent.
We believe anyone who says about Abu Talib alayhi salam to be in the hellfire is a dog and a pig as well. Okay. Anyone who believes that is a dog and a pig.
You're absolutely free to believe that.
Yes.
So no problem.
So again, so the thing is, this idea of dog, pig, and this and that, and we go back and forth.
And we can.
This is not because we don't
discuss that.
The
issue of Abu Talib.
Abu Talib and the parents of the Prophet. We believe that anyone who believes that Abu Talib alayhi salam is in the hellfire, he's the one who's the dog and the pig. Okay. So again, we can go back and forth on this kind of like notion. But there's no benefit in this. And this
no, there is benefit in this.
What is the benefit in it?
That your view comes out very clearly and very strongly that you believe this. That anyone who calls Abu Talib
a kafir and in hellfire is a dog and a pig. It wasn't a dog and a pig.
So that's your view.
This is my view.
And you could. But the problem is not that. The problem is
there's no benefit in this whatsoever.
When you call people like Aisha radiallahu anha, Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman and Muawiyah, people like them, all sorts of things, this is where the problem is.
Habibi, may Allah unite you with them. There's no issue in that. May Allah Azza wa Jalla unite you with them, and you love them, and you adhere to them.
May Allah
unite us with Abu Talib. But the point being is,
Umar, Uthman, Ali, Muawiyah.
No, that's like saying
Hussein,
hot and cold. That's impossible. That's impossible.
All on the same religion.
That's impossible.
May Allah unite me. And whoever is against them, may Allah burn them in hellfire.
You can't be with positive and negative at the same time. That's an impossibility.
So Mustafa is very clear on his views.
Yeah.
I'm very clear on my views. And I'm very consistent. I'm saying that Jewish rabbi I was talking to wasn't saying those things.
But his books believes that. But his book believes that.
No. His books don't believe that.
Yes, they do. It's in the Talmud.
Okay. Do you know how Talmud works?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
It's basically the oral Torah.
It has opinions of Jewish rabbis.
I know, but it's called the oral Torah.
Like, for example, if a rabbi comes and says to me, my religion by default teaches me this, and which the Talmud does. I'm not denying it.
Yeah.
The Talmud does.
Like Western scholars have mentioned
evil things about Jesus Christ and his mother, and the Quran defends them. The Quran defends both these characters against the accusations of Jewish rabbis. Amazingly, now, having acknowledged that, what does Allah do and His Prophet do? Allah and His Prophet allow Muslim men to marry Jewish women who may have those beliefs. Now. Allah
and Ibn Taymiyyah allows Ahlul Sunnah to marry a Rafida who has the belief about Aisha and so on.
That's not true.
He mentions that in Majmu' al-Fatawa. He mentions it in Majmu' al-Fatawa.
We're going to come to that. Remember two questions, Ibn Taymiyyah and Abu Talib. We're going to come to those two questions. The issue of Jewish people hugging them or expressing kindness towards them. Are Muslims by default anti-Jew?
We're anti the Jewish ideology, because we don't believe in it.
Yes, we are anti-Jew. I mean, we are We don't accept their religion. We believe it's kufr. The Jewish religion, Judaism, is kufr to Muslims. It's disbelief. Christianity is kufr to Muslims. It's disbelief. Right. So, but Allah and His Prophet allow us to marry Jewish women while they are Jewish. And when you marry a Jewish woman, do you sit her and look at her? What do you do with the wife? What do you do with the wife? Who is married here? Who is married here?
Divorced.
He's been married a long time.
It's before 9 p.m. brother.
This is, 18 plus. Talk.
We get it. We get it.
No.
Yes. Come on.
You marry a Jewish woman. You get married to her. You take her home. She's your wife and you're her husband. You're a Muslim, she's Jewish. Right? What do you do with her?
You'll never be part of the Judaism.
Wait. What do you have intimacy with her? You kiss her, you hug her, you go to bed with her. Okay? Why is it okay then? And it's not okay with a Jewish rabbi when you hug him and he's saying, your Prophet Muhammad, looking at Tanakh, looking at Isaiah 42 and that prophecy, he may well be a true prophet of God. Someone is saying that. To hug him, why is that a crime? And a Jewish woman who's not saying that, she's not even willing to accept that. She's saying, I'm going to remain a Jew. To me, Prophet Muhammad is not a prophet of God. I'm going to remain a Jew and I'm your wife. And you're kissing her, you're hugging her, you're being intimate with her, and you're having kids with her. How does that make sense? So all the Rafida making noise online, answer this question. And if you cannot answer this question, then go back home.
Yeah, but we have.
And,
they have answered
and pray to Allah that Allah guides you to Islam. Right? Now coming to the issue of...
They have answered this question. I mean, when we mentioned that in Majmu' al-Fatawa, again, the Ibn Taymiyyah thing, he permits, Ibn Taymiyyah has the view that you can marry... Rafidiyya, yes.
Okay.
So it's the same thing.
Again,
so what are you going to do when she accuses Aisha? What are you going to do when she accuses... No, stop. Yeah.
No,
but it's the same thing here then. It's the same thing here.
I'm going to come to... That's a separate question.
But you've had people who come here and insulted, and use harsh language. So why not? So why not hugging them? If Ibn Taymiyyah says that you can marry that woman, she's going to have that same view.
We're going to discuss marrying Rafidis or Rafidiyya. Okay.
Yeah, but you just mentioned it with the Yahud. So I'm coming with the counter. Yeah.
First, let me finish with the Yahud question. I hug a rabbi after an amicable debate.
And you're making qiyas with a woman and a man.
No. I'm saying. Min babil awla.
No, it's not min babil awla.
No,
women are by definition agreeable.
No.
They are easier to make agree.
No. What if she's a rabbi, or she's a learned Jewish woman?
Look.
What if you marry a Jewish woman
that
who has read
change
all of Talmud?
That does not change.
Does that change the hukum of Sharia?
No, it doesn't. No, because women are agreeable.
So now
women remain agreeable. Doesn't matter if they read the Quran or Talmud.
Now coming to the amazingly, the Prophet of Islam allowed marrying Jewish and Christian women in spite of their kufr. In spite of their beliefs.
Because they're agreeable. They're agreeable.
Ahlul Kitab.
Yes, that's one part, but they're also agreeable.
Ahlul Kitab in the Quran. Now the issue of brother, please, we are in a conversation. Now the question of Rafida, the question of marrying Rafida came up to the scholars of Islam. Can a Muslim marry a Rafida or Rafidiyya, a Shia 12er man or a Shia 12er woman? Imam Bukhari, he said, absolutely not.
He said the same thing about the Ash'ari, by the way.
No.
Yes, the Jahmiyyah and the Rafida, he actually equated them. And by the way, like the Jahmiyyah of today are the Ash'ari.
So you're agreeing with me?
No, but Bukhari's...
Jahmiyyah.
Yeah, Jahmiyyah.
Not Ash'ari.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. They believe the exact same thing when it comes to Sifat. They are.
No.
They are, yes they are.
Okay, fine.
Ask bin Baz, ask bin Uthaymeen, they all equate them with Jahmiyyah. They have the Aqeedah of Jahm bin Safwan.
Okay.
Not all the entire package, but when it comes to Asma and Sifat, they agree with the Jahm bin Safwan.
Mustafa.
Right, so please, the same, wait, one second. The same fatwa you're going to quote against the Rafida, they can be found exactly on the Jahmiyyah. They can be found against the Hanafiyyah. So
my point is,
if we want to make takfir, everyone's going to be a kafir today. Everyone. No one's going to slip away from kufr.
Mustafa, Mustafa, what was funny?
Because
He said, if you're gonna make it, if you're gonna
I'm laughing and you're laughing. Anyway, so no problem. So,
that's,
make what he said.
Mustafa, I'm going to ask you a question now. Did Imam Bukhari say
yes, he
you
did.
cannot
yes.
marry a Rafidi?
Yes, he did. And he said the same thing about marrying a Jahmiyyah.
Did
or
Imam
Jahmis.
Bukhari believe you can marry a Jew or a Christian?
Yes, he said.
Yeah.
In fact,
So
in
I'm
fact,
making- I'm making a
wait,
point.
1 second.
He
He said,
agrees, he agrees.
he said
Stick
praying.
to my
one
point.
sec- 1 second, 1 second. He said praying behind a Jew or a Christian
Is equal.
is better than praying behind the Rafidi. This is what he said. But he has the same view against the Jahmiyyah.
Yes.
And Jahm
Why-
Safwan's
why-
Aqidah, the
why
same thing
do-
as the
why do-
Shia
why
and the
do-
Maturidiyya, by the way.
Why would you distract from the Rafida? I'm talking about Rafida.
Yes,
Put
because-
Jahmiyyah aside.
because the same
I'm not
fatwa-
talking to a Jahmi,
the
am I?
same- no.
I'm talking to a Rafida.
No, technically, I'm also a Jahmi, by the way. Technically, I'm also a Jahmi by that.
Okay, then you combine the both.
Exactly, yeah. I'm combining. I combined everything. Alhamdulillah.
So-
because
so-
these
so
guys
my-
were Mujassima, and they basically view that the Aqidah of Jahm and Safwan in that sense of doing ta'wil of sifat, that is kufr. That will take you outside the fold of Islam. Ahmed bin Hanbal, like so many of these fatwa can be applied on the Ash'ari as
My
well.
beloved Mustafa. Look, I'm calling you beloved.
No problem. Yeah, that's great. My beloved Ustad
Mustafa.
Adnan.
My beloved
Yeah.
Mustafa.
We have no issue.
Listen to me. Jahmiyyah is a separate question. I'm talking about a Rafida. Imam Bukhari said it is not allowed to marry a Rafida.
I'm saying
Number
if you
one.
want to be consistent, you have to apply that criterion on everyone.
After Imam Bukhari, a long list of Islamic Muslim authorities, a long list, so long that you can put a scroll here and it will go down for 1 kilometer. For the last 1,400 years, Muslim scholars, Ahl Sunnah, the Atharis, the Maturidis, the Asha'ira, and then the Hanafis, the Malikis, the Shafi'is, and the Hanbalis, the Hanabila, all of them. I mentioned 3 schools of Aqidah and 4 schools of thought.
And amongst them,
fiqh.
you can find the
Wait,
opposite.
wait,
You can
wait,
find the
one-
opposite amongst
one-
them.
one- one-
You can find the opposite
All
amongst them.
4 schools of fiqh and all 3 schools of Aqidah are unanimous.
No, they're not.
that-
That's a lie.
that
There's no
marrying
unanimity on that.
The
That's a lie.
Rafida is not allowed.
That's a lie.
And the overwhelming majority of Muslim scholars have this view. And I can
There
pull
is a
out-
difference between overwhelming majority, which by the way, there's like tens of thousands of ulama. Like even if you mention 30,
Shall we read them?
30 is not tens of thousands.
30.
Okay, yeah, like you're gonna give me 30 or 20 or whatever.
First
That's
of
not
all,
like that's not the majority.
I said.
And by the way, like the same view can be said about, like for example, Abu Hanifa. Abu Hanifa was made a kafir by Malik bin Anas. Abu Hanifa was made a kafir by Al-Awza'i. Abu Hanifa was made a kafir by Abdullah bin Ahmad bin Hanbal in his book Kitab al-Sunnah. Go back to it. It's got authentic chains.
No.
So,
These are not authentic. These are not
they
authentic.
are.
No,
I mean, you can
you're not
deny
gonna do that
them.
to me.
You can deny
Maybe
them all
someone
you
else, but
want.
not me.
No, they
Those
are.
chains are not authentic.
They are. Go back to Kitab
No,
al-Sunnah by Abdullah bin Ahmad bin Hanbal. They are authentic. Okay?
Muhaddithin have called Imam Abu Hanifa a number of things. One of them is Jahmi. They called him Jahmi.
And
they,
also-
wait. They called him Jahmi.
Ash'am Mawlud, the worst born in Islam.
But
Ash'am
takfir-
Mawlud. Yes, they have made takfir of him.
No.
And by the way, calling someone a Jahmi is in the Hanbali circle synonymous with kufr. Synonymous with kufr. It's the same thing. There's no dispute about that.
Okay.
In the Hanabila
We're going to come back to
circle.
Rafida because these are all distractions.
No, they're not
These are
distractions
all-
because I'm saying
these
if you
are all
want to follow,
distractions.
if you want to follow that scholarship view, you're going to have to follow it completely to the T.
You didn't
Don't just exclude the Rafida and make takfir of the
You
Rafida
did not
and then
hear me.
ignore the
What am I saying?
the
I'm
Jahmiyyah.
saying they are unanimous.
And
I'm
those
saying
scholars you
so
call
what
are
the-
also
what the
unanimous.
Rafida have lately-
Are also unanimous
what
on the
Rafida have
Jahmiyyah.
been lately what they have been doing lately, they are saying this is the Wahhabi phenomenon. It is
No,
these
no.
Salafis. It is these Wahhabis.
Takfir
who are
can
the
be found-
boogeyman.
takfir
They are
can
the
be-
ones
no,
who are
no.
takfiris.
No,
They are
no.
the one declaring a Rafida kuffar.
Takfir
But when we
can
go
be-
and open the books and sources, we see the Maturidis, we see the Asha'ira, we see the Atharis, we see the 4 schools of thought. We even see the Shaykh al-Islam of the Ottoman Empire, Abu
Yeah,
Saud.
one
Not
Shaykh al-Islam.
one.
Yeah, that's one Shaykh
Allahu
al-Islam.
Akbar.
That's one. The Ottoman Empire is like 700 years.
Are you following me on Twitter, by the way?
I do. Yeah.
Have you read all those
Yes,
statements?
I have.
Surprising one.
No, because
Surprising one.
because it's a joke.
Surprising one.
With all
He's seen
with
all
all
the
I have
evidence.
no because you're not applying it consistently. Look, if you want to follow that scholarship view on what Bukhari said, and what Ahmed said, let me just finish.
So that people can follow our conversation and discussion.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
we're going. The point was that you can marry, according to Islamic scholarship, by unanimity, and there is no, you don't even need ijma on this because we have Quran and Sunnah on this. You can marry Jewish and Christian women, a Muslim man. But a Muslim cannot marry the Rafida, according to the overwhelming majority of Muslim scholarship.
You don't have access to the overwhelming majority. You don't have access to the overwhelming.
You cannot.
You're talking about something you don't know about.
Why? Why?
Ibn Taymiyyah says you can. Ibn Taymiyyah says you can. Majmu' al-Fatawa.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
Ibn Taymiyyah said.
Yes, he did.
Let's read what Ibn Taymiyyah said. Let's read.
I can in fact quote.
Let's read what Ibn Taymiyyah said. Ibn Taymiyyah said that it is not befitting of a Muslim to marry his female or his women to a Rafidi. La yambaghi. La yambaghi. He said it is be Muslim.
That's to a man. That's to a man. We're talking about women here. We're talking about women.
Now, the next question he addresses is it okay to marry a Rafidi?
1 second.
He says no, unless there is repentance. Unless a Rafidiyya.
Yeah, look.
To what?
No, that's a lie. That's not true.
Read the
It says وسئل عن الرافضة هل تزوج فأجاب الرافضة المحضة هم أهل الأهواء والبدع والضلال.
Wait to translate. A-Rafida. Yes, what? The answer.
He says وسئل عن الرافضة هل تزوج فأجاب الرافضة المحضة that the Rafidis are the absolute pure Rafida, whatever he means by that. هم أهل الأهواء. That means they are people of like desire. وبدع and innovations. وضلال misguidance.
Yes.
And it is not.
Stop. This is Ibn Taymiyyah.
Yeah.
Mustafa is the one who brought him up. Not me. He brought him up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Ibn Taymiyyah is saying Rafida are the people of desires. They are the people of bid'ah, innovations. They are the people of misguidance.
Yeah, we know. We know. Yeah. We know that Ibn Taymiyyah is against the Shia. I mean, the guy authored a book called what's it called? Manhaj al-Sunnah Nabawiyya for al-Radd ala al-Rafida. Yeah, we know. We know.
Ibn Taymiyyah. Yes.
We know. It's in Manhaj. Then he says. ولا ينبغي للمسلم أن يزوج موليته من رافضي.
It is not befitting of a Muslim.
Yes.
A Muslim cannot do this. What?
No.
Marry his women to a Rafidi.
Okay. Yes.
Subhanallah. A Muslim cannot do that. Okay.
No.
Who can do it?
He said it's not befitting. Like he's not saying it's haram. He's saying
What is not befitting of a Muslim? Kufr.
No. Yeah. Okay. We know.
Because the words are so clear. فَلَا يَنْبَغِي بِمُسْلِمٍ.
Yeah, okay, fine. No problem. But again, the point being is we're talking about women here. Now what does he say?
فَلَا يَنْبَغِي بِمُسْلِمٍ.
Yeah, لمسلم. He's always
بِمُسْلِمٍ.
Yeah. وإن تزوج هو رافضية صح النكاح. That if the non-Shia. One second.
Continue.
I'm translating. I'm translating. So people can understand. So if
he marries a Rafidiyya,
the non-Muslim, the non-Shia Muslim marries a.
If a Muslim, no. He's not saying non-Shia Muslim. He said if a Muslim.
Yeah. I am the one who's adding that clause.
Wait. First of all, we're going to continue.
Can we just finish it?
Yeah.
We finish it.
Here, Ibn Taymiyyah in this quote is making a distinction between a Muslim and a Rafidi. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. So when he says a non-Shi'i Muslim, this is a caveat he added in the brackets. He added that in the brackets.
Because we are the essence of Islam, in my view.
A Muslim is one thing and a Rafidi is another thing.
And we believe Ibn Taymiyyah is outside of the fold of Islam anyways, so it doesn't matter to us. So the reason that's why I'm quoting it is because
why did you bring him up?
Because he's your Shaykh al-Islam.
He's of course.
So I'm using him as dalil against you. Yeah, so I'm using it as dalil against you. What kind of Jannah is this? I don't know. Anyways.
We will see.
So he says.
We'll all die one day.
So he says.
And then. صح النكاح.
Yeah, صح النكاح إن كان يرجو أن Yeah, I know.
Wait. In Arabic, this is in shartiya.
Conditional.
It's conditional. There is a condition now. إن كان
يرجو أن تتوب وإلا فترك نكاحها أفضل. فترك نكاحها أفضل.
Mustafa, I want to go slowly.
Yeah.
If a Muslim man marries a Rafidiyya, this nikah is okay. It is acceptable.
It's valid.
It is valid.
Yeah.
In kana.
No, that's not what he said. Because he says وإلا فترك نكاحها أفضل.
Yes.
He's not saying that he has to.
Okay.
He says فترك نكاحها أفضل. And by the way, that's the same thing with the Christian and the Jews. That's the same thing with the Christian and the Jews.
Listen. before we get to that part.
لئلا تفسد عليه وعلى ولده. So
Ya Allah.
So again,
before we get
so
to that
it's the
part,
same thing.
Let's deal with the first part, Mustafa.
It's the same thing when it comes to the Jews and the Christians.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, because if you
I'll
marry a
explain
Christian
why.
woman, if you marry a Christian and she can like affect your aqidah and then you believe in Trinity,
wait.
and your children believe in Trinity, then you're not allowed to do that.
Mustafa, let's do it
Same
slowly
thing,
so
same thing.
people can understand what we're doing.
Yeah.
Ibn Taymiyyah is saying
Yeah.
the nikah is valid.
Yeah, we know, yeah.
If what?
No, he's not. He said
if she repents.
he says
Okay, wait.
فَتَرْكُ نِكَاحِهَا أَفْضَلُ.
Wait.
He's not even saying it's
Why,
batal.
why does Mustafa want to jump to the next sentence?
Because he gives the context.
Mustafa,
He gives the
stick to
context.
this. We'll come to the context. You are a perfectly intelligent man,
Yeah.
and I am hopefully intelligent too. Okay, so
Maybe.
yeah, absolutely. You know, so here Ibn Taymiyyah is saying
I don't know how intelligent I am.
if she repents. Now, a Rafidiyya, when she repents,
To be Sunni.
where is she repenting from, and to what?
From shirk to sin.
Do we need your commentary?
Yeah.
We have Mustafa. Mustafa,
And can-
tell us, when a Rafidiyya repents, she repents from what to what?
She repents from her aqidah in
Which is what?
tarafud, right? Being a Rafidi.
No. Yeah, which is what?
Which is hating the companions that you love and
Which is all the kufr and shirk.
And,
because Ibn Taymiyyah is saying,
and what's it called? And you know, believing that whatever, right?
لمسلم ولا ينبغي لمسلم.
Yeah.
It is not befitting of a Muslim to marry a Rafidi. Okay. Now, and if a Muslim man ends up marrying a Rafidiyya, a female 12 Shia woman, if he ends up marrying her, it is only valid because in kana is in shartiya, it's conditional.
No, he says
It is
illa.
on-
He says illa. Except.
Yeah.
I mean, so there's more. There's more to it.
Except she repents. She
No.
repents from kufr and to becomes.
That is
So now Ibn Taymiyyah is saying, if she becomes a Muslim, then you can marry her. Right?
No, that's not true. That's not what he says.
Now,
that's literally not what he
the
says.
next part. Go to
he's
the
not.
context now.
He says, وَإِلَّا فَتَرْكُ نِكَاحِهَا أَفْضَلُ. If she does not, wait 1 second, no, stop for 1 second. If she refuses to repent, then it is better for you not to marry her. He's not saying you have to.
No.
He's not saying. He says, إِلَّا فَتَرْكُ نِكَاحِهَا أَفْضَلُ.
It is saying.
So he's actually permitting it. It's by the way the same thing as the Jews and the Christians.
It is preferred.
Yeah,
It is
preferred. It's better.
not to
better.
marry her.
It's better.
Yeah,
And
it's
afdal, better.
Now,
He's not saying preferred.
these are 3 parts. Ibn Taymiyyah is making a statement in 3 parts. He's saying, first of all, it is not befitting of a Muslim to marry a Rafidi man, a Muslim woman to marry a Rafidi man out.
Yeah.
Okay, but
That's
if
Ibn
she
Taymiyyah's
repents,
opinion.
if a Muslim man marries a 12 Rafidi Shi'i woman, then if she repents, then the nikah is sahih. But if she does
Wait. You're messing up the order. You're messing up. He's saying when تزوج رافضية صح النكاح.
صح النكاح.
Then
no. In kana.
Yeah. Then after he mentions.
In kana what?
In kana أن يرجو أن تتوب.
No.
That we hope she repents.
She repents. No.
Okay, and he can hope from now till يوم القيامة inshallah.
Okay. No.
Who says she repents? In kana يرجو أن تتوب, as in he hopes that she repents. Hoping is something and actually repenting is something else.
So, it is very clear here what Ibn Taymiyyah is doing. Anyone who understands Ibn Taymiyyah, you can see that Ibn Taymiyyah, far from saying you can marry a Rafidiyya, he's saying you can only marry her if there is hope or repentance.
And he can hope from now. He can hope from now.
If there's no hope for repentance, then don't marry her. It is preferred because she will corrupt your children.
Yeah, basically.
And we saw that every time that advice was ignored, in India, there were royal households.
Allahu Akbar.
Very strong Ahlul Sunnah. They bring one Shi'i woman.
And it's gone. The whole family is gone.
They don't study Islam. Okay. And she comes and makes the entire family.
And by the way,
Shia.
that's how Zurara became a Shia. By the way, his sister converted to Shia, and the whole family became Shia. Okay, so watch out, guys.
So we accept that. And we may Allah have mercy on Ibn Taymiyyah for warning us.
Yeah.
Don't bring Rafidiyya into your family.
Yeah.
Because most of you are jahil. You don't know how to.
Most of you guys are jahil, by the way.
How to respond to their shubahat and how to answer their points. So what they're going to do is they're going to come and cry in front of you. A Rafidi woman will come. Hussein was killed. He was killed brutally by you Sunnis.
Yeah, I mean,
you destroyed the Ahlul Bayt.
Rasulullah cried
you the
for Imam
enemies
Hussein
of
alayhi
Ahlul
salam.
Bayt.
Rasulullah
You
cried for Imam
put me to
Hussein
Ahlul
alayhi salam.
Bayt, and any Jahil Sunni listening to that, you know what? Hold on. Because they haven't read the books. They don't know who killed Hussein, how he died, who invited him,
it was
who
Bani
stabbed
Umayyah.
him,
It was Bani
and
Umayyah that
who-
killed him. It was Bani
who
Umayyah that
started
killed him.
beating themselves. So they don't know these things.
It was Bani Umayyah that killed
Ibn
him.
Taymiyyah, being a scholar par excellence, he knows all these things. And he's saying, don't even bring a Rafidi
By the
woman
way,
into your family.
Ibn
Because
Hajar's
once you
got a funny
marry her,
commentary about Ibn Taymiyyah.
thinking that she will accept Islam, okay, and become Sunni like you, it is better not to do it. Don't do it, even if you hope. Even if you hope.
He says,
Okay, so
the first thing he said was Sahha
now-
nikah.
so Ibn Taymiyyah is out. Ibn
Yeah.
Taymiyyah defense is gone.
No, I
Ibn
mean,
Taymiyyah, far from saying
we've
go and
just
marry a
concluded.
Rafidi woman, he's saying don't do it.
no, he's not. He's not saying,
Did you get
saying don't do it.
Did you get impression that Ibn Taymiyyah is advising it? No. Did anyone
the
get
first,
that impression?
No, he's not.
Be
He's not.
fair. Be fair.
He's not
Look,
advising.
I don't want you to
it.
lie.
Look, advice.
Be fair.
Advice is something.
Did Ibn Taymiyyah?
By the way,
is he advising to
are
go and
you-
marry a?
Are you?
What
Are you
is he
having?
saying? Is he
Are you having a
persuading-
discussion,
is he
or are you
persuading
having a
people or
discussion?
persuading
Are you
people?
having a discussion, or are you having a monologue now?
Sorry.
Yeah. So basically.
Allahu yahdik. Allahu yahdik.
So basically.
Come to Abu Talib now.
Yeah, no problem. No. Because again, the mazhab of Ibn Taymiyyah.
هو لك يزيد اللي يعترف هو اللي قال
As for the mazhab of Ibn Taymiyyah, yeah, he obviously doesn't recommend it. Like any person who's has a clear association with a particular aqidah is not going to recommend you to marry someone who opposes the aqidah.
look,
So we know, but he's saying sahha
Okay,
al-aqd.
Mustafa.
There is the aqd is sahih.
Mustafa.
That's the important part.
Do you acknowledge that some of our major authorities said it is haram to marry the Rafida?
Of course, yeah. I
That's
acknowledge,
my
yeah.
point. Whether you bring Ibn
We don't-
Taymiyyah,
we don't
whether you
disagree.
bring
We don't
my dad,
disagree.
my uncle, my grandmother,
And by the way-
it makes no
and by the way,
difference, because
the same
the
thing-
overwhelming majority of our ulama have
same-
said you can marry
No.
a Jew or a Christian, but you cannot marry a Rafidi.
No, that's not true. You have not.
Is that a joke?
You have not.
Is that a joke?
You have
That's
not.
a joke.
You have not read
Wait,
about
wait,
what the majority of the
wait,
ulama
come
have
to the
mentioned.
next question.
Don't.
Abu Talib.
Don't,
You said
just,
anyone-
Stop.
anyone-
Stop. Before we go to Abu Talib, لا تقف ما ليس لك به علم. Don't speak about things which you're uncertain of. Say the majority of scholars that I've read about have said X or Y. Don't say the majority of scholars. Period. Like so many of the opinions of scholars hasn't even reached us for you to conclude something.
You're gonna have to bring. You're gonna have to bring.
don't speak about something you don't know.
Bring a scholar. You're gonna have to bring a scholar of Islam who said it is allowed halal to marry a Rafidiyya because or a Rafidi.
Yeah. Okay.
Bring one.
No problem.
Bring one.
Mashaykh al-Azhar, they've deemed
wait.
they've deemed
No.
like Mashaykh al-Azhar.
No. It's Al-Azhar.
Sheikh Ali Jum'ah. Sheikh Ali Jum'ah.
علي جمعة
Yeah. Again.
Look.
They're Ash'ari and you're sitting here laughing about it. They have millions of followers. They have millions of followers.
Okay. Anyone before 1900? Wait. Look. We have 1,300 years window, right? Is it fair to get? Is it fair to ask for one?
Bring me anyone.
Wait.
Bring me anyone in the first 3 seconds.
Before Al-Azhar became politicized and started to work with the governments of Egypt. Before that, let's say 1900.
Yeah, because
before
there's
1900.
Because there's no mashayikh who've ever.
Before 1900, give me one name. Who said a Sunni scholar of repute, of a big repute or a name?
Okay, fine. Give me, fine, I will, fine. But, by the way, give me a Sunni scholar who said.
Imam Bukhari said it is not allowed to marry a Rafidi.
Are you having a discussion with him or with me?
How can you say that Bukhari?
No.
I'll read it for you now.
Basically.
It doesn't matter Bukhari, I don't believe.
So why are you asking me? Why are you asking? Okay, no. Look,
I have the.
first of all, can I clarify something?
Why you lie?
When we are talking about this,
Give me a single scholar who's allowed you to marry a Jahmi. Give me a single scholar. Give me a single.
Trying to educate the Muslims that this is the reality. Don't come to us and start telling us, you know what? Iran is fighting for Palestine. These are our brothers. Or bring them into the fold. Make them Muslims.
Okay, look. We don't have an issue with you not considering us to be Muslim. That's not the issue. Like, I don't care.
Come to Abu Talib.
But the point being is.
Come to Abu Talib.
No, just 1 second. We'll go to him, inshallah. But the point being is that your same criterion against.
It doesn't know what
No,
he's
leave it,
saying.
leave it. Abu
No,
Abdullah,
just-
let me talk to
just ignore
him.
him.
You can come as well. We can talk to
Fuck
you.
you too.
No,
You fucking bastard.
Please, please, please. Please, please.
The kid, he's a kid.
Please.
What we are talking, you're not talking.
No fighting.
You.
No, look, me and Mustafa are disagreeing so much. And we are not fighting.
Why Sahaba not brother of Muhammad? Answer. Answer.
We'll talk.
Answer the hadith. Muhammad said, I'm not your brother of you.
So, Abu Talib.
Fuck off with that kid.
So, Mustafa said, Abu Talib. Mustafa said, Mustafa, no.
Hey, yo,
You're not helping us. You're not helping us. We don't need it.
no, what is this?
Abu Abdullah. Why is Abu Abdullah doing it here, right here? What do you think? He's not happy with that conversation.
It's got nothing to do with me, though.
He's not happy with that conversation. This is so now. Abu Talib.
I don't know the man. I don't know him. Like, who's
Abu Talib. Mustafa said, Abu Talib, anyone who believes he's a disbeliever or he's in hellfire is condemned.
It's condemned. Worse than dogs and pigs, and I'm using the same words they're using. No problem.
I will ask Mustafa. Okay. Abu Abdullah, wait. How do you say the same about? Wait.
من هم أولاد المتعة؟ No, answer.
Because he doesn't want us to talk. He doesn't want us to talk.
عدنان.
We can move.
Answer him بآية قرآنية وما استمتعتم به منهن فاتوهن أجورهن. المتابعة هاي.
You want us to talk about muta?
Yeah, talk about, no, answer this. This ayah for what? Why Allah call it mut'a for what?
You want me to talk about muta? Are you
Answer
sure?
quickly.
Are you sure?
Yeah, answer quickly.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You want to talk about muta?
Mut'a about what?
He doesn't want to talk
Mut'a
about
what?
muta.
Why Allah
He doesn't
call
want
it
to
mut'a?
because.
Does Allah call it another name? He called it
Okay,
mut'a.
we're going to change the topic. We're going to take the request.
So why you
In
cursing?
Surah An-Nisa, verse 24, which Abu Abdullah is
Are we finished?
quoting from.
Are we finished? Or?
No, we're going to finish soon. Okay.
Yeah, answer.
Because,
He doesn't want to talk about muta.
No, because it's not relevant. It's not relevant. It's not relevant.
Abu Abdullah, the Shia,
It's not relevant. It's
the
not relevant.
12 Shias, they believe muta can take you to paradise. It's one of the quickest ways to get to
Where
Jannah.
they get it from?
Okay, right. In your report. I'll pull it out.
Where they get it from?
Okay, I'll pull it out.
Say it.
Okay. They claim it's in the Quran. We are saying it's not in the Quran. Okay? Because when you read the next verse, it's talking about muhsinat. It's talking about nikah.
Okay.
It's not talking about muta.
Okay,
Or
what do you
zawaj
call it?
muta. Wait. Now, the issue
What
is
now?
the
What do you
same.
call it?
I'm answering. Because this word istamta came in the Quran in multiple places.
Yes.
If you want to take the meaning of mut'a, zawajul mut'a,
Yeah.
here in this part, then you have to be consistent and take the same meaning in other parts of the Quran where it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
Absolutely wouldn't
So
make
why-
sense.
why-
already. أولاد المتعة is there.
Yeah. Where is it belonging to? Where is it belong to this
Do you
ayah?
want me to educate? Do you want me to educate people or not? Okay.
Yeah.
So now,
people, people
the
of three
Shia
kinds.
model of muta,
Yeah.
the Shia model of muta,
Yeah.
and pre-Islamic muta, which they always refer to, that before
it was-
Islam,
it was during Islam. It was
before
during Islam.
Islam,
It was
of course,
also-
of course,
yeah,
of
so it
course,
was not just
I'm
before.
agreeing.
Yeah,
Before
the ayah
Islam,
related to which marriage?
It was also during Islam.
Abu Abdullah, let me speak, please. Let me speak. Before Islam, there was a model of muta. There was something called zawajul muta. Before Islam, it was established among the Arabs.
For Islam.
Then, after
Wallahi, lying. Never a word like this.
let me answer the question.
Never a word like
Let me
this before
answer the
Islam.
question.
Go ahead.
You have
to
a.
prove.
No.
It's said before Islam.
Shut the fuck up,
No.
go away.
وقف
أولاد
يدك
المتعة.
وقف يدك هذا
Are you working with him?
هسه انا طلعت الجول بالمتعة. اوكي.
Please be quiet. Don't
What's
swear.
up?
Why is this guy here? Why is he here? What is this?
Brother, do you want me to continue educating people?
Proof.
Then you have to stop. Then you
Proof
have to
before
stop.
Islam. Proof before
No, but
Islam.
why are we talking about Muslims though? I don't know.
Because he raised this question, muta.
Just ignore it. Ignore it.
Before Islam,
So
don't
there
lie.
is. Okay, wait.
Ignore it though.
Then there is, after Islam, after the Prophet ﷺ and the expansion of Islam, came the Shia religion from Kufa and Qum. Okay, they introduced a model of muta.
No, the Shia religion also they also
Yeah,
existed in
let me-
Yemen. They also
you
existed
can
in
respond, you
Yemen.
can
They existed in Yemen as well. The Shia religion was in Yemen.
They introduced a model of muta. Okay? And what does the Shia Rafidi 12-hour model constitute?
Abu
Very
Bakr.
important question. Wait,
Abu Bakr,
wait, relax.
You lie.
In the Shia
Daughter of Abu
Rafidi...
Bakr, you lie.
Wait, Abu Abdullah, you will not stop my voice, you know me.
Why do
Yeah,
you say
so
Shia?
let me
Why
speak.
don't you say Abu Bakr?
Let
His daughter.
Let me,
your book.
let me speak now.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up, man.
Brother, please, can you not control yourself? Yeah. Now, the Shia 12-hour model of muta, what is it? And I'm gonna make claims. If you dare deny them, say this is a lie.
Yeah. Where is Abu
In the
Bakr?
Shia model, in the Shia model of muta,
Yeah.
you can do muta even with radi'a, an infant.
No, that's
An
jahl.
infant.
That's jahl. That's jahl.
Wait.
That's jahl.
A suckling infant. Number one.
Yeah, and now
Number two.
and
you
now
can have
and now
Wait,
and now
wait,
we've been
wait,
and now
wait, wait,
and now we've been
wait,
that. And now
Why is
we've
Abu
been
Bakr Shia?
What's happening here?
Abu Bakr Shia.
Do you all understand what's
It's
happening
Umar
here?
Shia.
Do you know what's
It's
happening
Muhammad
here?
Shia.
Because
going on?
they do
Come
not
on,
want this
answer.
information out. They don't want. You can do muta with an infant suckling girl.
Yeah.
You can take sexual. According to Khomeini, Tahrir al-Basila.
No, I mean, this is
posted it on
jail.
Twitter.
This is jail.
Go to my
This is jail.
Twitter and you will see.
This is not mut'a. This is not mut'a.
mean-
You're talking
No,
different.
yeah, as for-
Even in your book, even in your
Yeah, as
scholar.
for-
Okay,
they
as
for like-
agree.
wait,
Where
wait,
is it in the Quran you
Okay,
denied
now-
it? Where is in the Quran you denied it? That's why they talk about it. Where is in the Quran
Abu
you
Abdullah,
can't
why are you
do
angry?
this? Where is in the Quran
How-
you can't
Abu
do
Abdullah,
this?
how is your shouting going to educate people?
You not answer it. Abu Bakr is the not a
Am I lying about Khomeini?
Asma bint
No,
Abu
no,
Bakr not
but
a
you're
Shia.
Khomeini wrote-
you're not understanding what Khomeini is saying.
You can do muta, sexual pleasure.
Why Umar, he
with
denied it?
An infant, radi'a, with an infant suckling girl.
Yeah.
Khomeini,
Yeah,
Epstein.
just like a
Wallahi
Maulana
Wallahi, you are a liar.
Epstein.
I mean-
Wallahi, you are a liar.
Maulana
This
Mullah
is different
Khomeini
subject.
Epstein.
This is
Okay,
different
wait,
subject.
wait.
Are you gonna make it into like a clown
Even
show, or
you're a
you gonna have a
scholar.
debate?
You can counter, but this guy is
Yeah,
not
but-
letting me talk.
No.
Okay, let me finish.
I'm
That's
gonna
not a
go
joke.
to
Then
detail.
you don't need
Yeah.
any witnesses.
You're running away.
A
You're
woman,
running away.
a woman,
Abu Bakr is
a
not
girl,
a Shia and he
a
did
girl,
it.
a
He
girl.
did it. Umar is not a Shia and he did it.
A girl,
The daughter of
she
Abu
doesn't have to
Bakr.
tell her
She
family.
is not a Shia and she
And
did
this
it.
muta can be for 1 minute, it can be for 10 seconds.
That's not good, is it?
It can be for
Nah.
10 days, it can be for
This
10
was-
months.
That's what Allah said.
Okay.
Sometimes.
أعطوا هنا أجورهن.
It can be
أجورهن.
as little
What's that
as a
mean?
handful of
We
wheat.
are
What does
talk-
mean?
having a
أعطوا
good
هنا
conversation.
أجورهن. Ibn Abbas, what he said. As long as you're giving her money.
Why is he so upset? Why is Abu Abdullah so upset?
Because this is better than what Shafi'i what he said.
Where is
You can-
Mustafa?
You can marry
You
your
speak.
mother.
You speak, he will
you
go
can
quiet.
marry your
You speak.
sister.
I want you to
can
speak so
marry
he goes
your
quiet.
mother.
No, if we just
Abu Abdullah
converse,
now he's talking. He's representing.
Okay.
if we converse, then the man will stop.
Yeah, you know,
but we
if
have-
you talk, he will stop. Watch.
But okay, so basically now
Look, he's going to stop.
we've gone now we've gone to the issue of
He's going. He's going.
now he's mentioning the issue of tafkhid al-radi'a, which is the quote unquote thawing, which is quote unquote on the issue of the thawing of the infant, right? The famous fatwa of Sayyid Ruhullah al-Khomeini.
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't catch that. Yeah.
No, so basically what you just mentioned right now about
Khomeini.
about fatwa of tafkhid al-radi'a, it's known as, right? This
It's
idea
there.
of,
It's Tahrir al-Wasila.
I know.
It's known.
I mean,
I posted it.
yeah,
on
but,
my Twitter.
yeah. I mean, you're not the
It
first
cannot
one.
be denied. You know who
stop,
commented?
Stop.
You know, wait. When I posted, wait, relax. When I
know.
posted it
We
on
know.
Twitter
We know.
for 500,000 people to see, 500,000 people saw that. And you know what Marandi? You know Marandi? Yeah. The spokesperson of Iran.
He's not.
He comes
he's
back.
not.
He comes back and says,
He's
"Oh,
not-
this is a lie.
he doesn't-
Wahhabis, Takfiris,
he doesn't-
lie on
he
Imam
d-
Khomeini."
stop,
And I
stop,
posted the page.
You know,
I posted
like
the title of the book.
stop.
Yeah.
First and foremost,
Yeah.
you're not the first one to post this. Like everyone knows about this. Like anyone who's studied about like
You need to
Sayyid Khomeini-
go and tweet Marandi and tell him.
No, so can you just like give me a second?
Yeah.
So the point being is, Sayyid Khomeini, by the way, he's not the first one to have this fatwa. We've got like 30 of our ulama who has this fatwa. It comes from.
It doesn't make it better for you.
No, because I'm
worse.
explaining. It comes from Sayyid al-Yazdi, Sahib al-Urwa al-Wuthqa. in his book Al-Urwa Wuthqa, he mentions this issue, and then the ulama afterwards have a hawashi. They have like commentary on this matter, and they basically say that in Islam there is no age when it comes to marriage.
No, there is.
No, there isn't. That's
in
a lie.
our Islam there is.
No, there isn't. No.
In our Islam
your mother Aisha, she got married at 6 years old.
No,
and then when she
betrothal.
became
That was betrothal. That was
that's
ahad.
marriage. No, that's marriage.
That was betrothal.
That is marriage. That is
No,
marriage.
no.
Yes, that is marriage.
We're
أُقِدَ عَلَيْهَا
talking
وَهِيَ
about
بِنْتُ ست.
consummation.
Yes.
Yes.
Consummation in Shia Islam cannot occur before 9 years old. There's no what? There's no ijma. There's no
So what was
jama.
Khomeini saying? What was Khomeini saying?
He's talking about muqaddimat. When it comes to muqaddimat al-jima.
No,
He's saying
he was saying tying.
yeah, tying
So
is not
that's what I'm
penetration.
saying. I'm not
that's
saying-
that's not penetration though. That's not penetration.
Yes. I didn't claim that.
Yes.
When did I claim that? He said
so in Islam,
penetration. I claim.
yeah, no, you see, yes, it's not penetration.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm claiming.
So one
he
second.
He said you can do mut'a.
Yes,
which
yes.
is sexual pleasure, which is what it means. Yeah.
No.
This
الاستمتاع.
is a Tabatabai. This is a Tabatabai in his book. Read it.
خذ.
Read it.
No, I'm not saying reading it because I'm familiar with it.
Listen, الخوئي والصرخي.
You know.
Yeah, والصدر.
Injal.
So when we oppose,
This guy doesn't know what he's talking
when we
about.
oppose
Anyway,
Shia
no, you don't know what he's
theology
talking
and its jurisprudence, it is with good reasons. Because
No,
we believe
look.
it's kufr and shirk.
No, wait,
and
one
even
second.
the jurisprudence is so absurd and it's so evil. In
Well,
some places, it's unbelievable.
Can I like explain? Because it's actually not like a simple yes or no explanation. So the point being is,
Don't justify having sexual pleasure with the infants.
that's not what we're doing. That's what your
suckling
prophet did. That's what your
infants.
prophet
Don't
did in having sex with a 9-year-old. We don't have that in Islam.
No.
We're having sex with a 9-year-old.
First of all, for you.
Stop.
For you,
I haven't finished.
For you to equate.
No, what's the difference?
For you to equate marrying
Go have sex with a
someone who has
9-year-old.
reached puberty.
Go have sex with a
someone who's
9-year-old.
reached
Go have
puberty.
sex with a 9-year-old. Go have sex with a 9-year-old.
No,
If
we
you
don't
want
do
me-
that today.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
But you know the laws of England.
So you're condemning your the kuffar can basically believe in what they want.
No,
You're
are you
essentially
equating-
you're
I
essentially
know-
condemning the action of your prophet.
Wait.
Go have sex with a
Are you
9-year-old.
equating- are you-
Go have sex with a 9-year-old.
Mustafa.
If you want me to
Mustafa,
engage in
wait,
this manner,
wait.
I'll do so. But you're gonna have to
Are
remain
you equating
You're
the
gonna
two?
have to remain quiet.
Are you equating the two?
What's the difference?
Okay, I'll tell you.
A 9-year-old.
Because now
A
you're
9-year-old
being-
hasn't even started in secondary school.
No.
So stop.
Wait.
Let me explain the fine thing.
I'm gonna answer this.
I haven't
You
finished.
answer
I haven't
question.
finished.
I'm
I
gonna
haven't
go
finished
on-
explaining it.
I'm gonna go on the National Health Service website, NHS.
So what?
What do we
So what?
call the British National Health Service?
So what?
do we call it? National Health Service.
Yeah, okay, so what?
Okay, and
They don't allow having sex with 9-year-olds. They don't allow having sex with
I
9-year-olds.
never claimed that.
So what's your point? What's your point? What's your point?
I'm gonna tell you. Relax.
What's your point?
Relax.
What's your point?
I'm gonna show you my point now. You raise this point. Okay.
والصرخي.
First of all,
I haven't
Mustafa,
even.
you have to let me finish.
No,
Mustafa.
You've spoken more than me. You've spoken more than me. You've spoken more than me.
Frustrated because you're talking now.
No,
you're not letting me deal with it.
You're not allowing me to explain. You forced my hand. You forced my hand. You forced my hand to do this because you kept on rambling on and on about an issue that I actually have to explain.
He's the one who said talk about muta.
I don't care about muta. I don't care about
You
it.
refuse to talk about it.
No, I confirmed that the fatwa of Sayyid
You
Khomeini.
confirmed it.
I confirmed the fatwa of Sayyid Khomeini and so other scholars.
of Wilayatul Faqih, Iran, IRGC
Well,
regime.
Sistani has allowed it.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Sistani has also allowed it. Okay,
Minhaj
so
al-Salihin.
now.
No, he
what's the
hasn't. He hasn't.
problem? Why
In his
is Mustafa-
recent, in his recent tab'ah, he's actually
Why
deleted that. He
is
doesn't
Mustafa
allow it.
getting
Doesn't allow it.
so worked up?
I'm
Why?
getting worked up because you're being disingenuous. You're not allowing me to finish. You're doing this
let people
intentionally.
decide, Mustafa.
No, but I have to finish
Mustafa,
though. I have to
let
finish the
people
explanation.
decide.
I have to
Let me
finish
speak, Mustafa.
No, you've spoken all this time. You have not allowed me
But
to speak.
Mustafa, what's happened to you suddenly?
Because you're like
You were fine.
No,
You were
because
fine a few minutes ago, you were fine.
I know what you're doing. I know exactly what you're
Mustafa,
doing. I'm not dumb.
you equated-
You're basically
you equated-
mentioning these
No,
issues.
no.
No, you're mentioning these issues and not allowing me to explain.
No,
And these
Mustafa.
like
I will allow you to explain.
This
Wait.
whatever, yani.
Mustafa equated having sexual pleasure with a suckling infant. Radi'a is
There's no different in UK law.
Mustafa,
There's no different.
Mustafa.
Yeah.
And then
Mustafa.
you can make your comment.
صار صار يتكلم
Let me finish. Mustafa, he's saying there is no difference between what? Two models. Two cases. Mustafa is equating two things. One is sexual pleasure with suckling infant, which is what Khomeini said is fine.
No, he
Number one.
didn't. No, he
wait,
didn't.
Wait,
No, he
Mustafa.
didn't. No, he
Mustafa. Fine.
It's about
These other
foreplay.
case,
It's about
Mustafa,
foreplay. No, you're lying.
Mustafa,
You're lying.
Mustafa.
You're lying. You're a
You
liar.
can correct me.
You're a liar.
Are you calling me a liar
Yes,
now?
because he did not say
From a
sexual
polite-
pleasure.
From a polite gentleman.
Yes, because you're lying
Go
now.
on.
Because you're lying. Sayyid Khomeini did not say sexual pleasure. He said.
He said istimta.
I'll check like it. I'll check like it.
He said istimta. Wait.
No, he said mut'a. Yeah, it's istimta as in
Which is
foreplay.
sexual pleasure.
Foreplay. There's a difference.
Which is what? Foreplay is a sexual pleasure or not?
In Islam, sex in Islam, in Islam is
Please.
penetrative.
You-
You know that.
No,
You know
no,
that. Yes,
no,
it is.
no,
Yes, it
no.
is. Yes, it is.
Listen.
Yes, it is.
Did I
By
say-
ijma' of the fuqaha, sex
Did
is
I say
penetrative.
sex or did I say sexual pleasure?
What's the difference?
I'll
What's the
tell you-
difference? It's the
Then
same
I'll
word.
show you the difference. I'll tell you what the
It's
difference.
just like so like
Are you married?
it's none of your concern. It's none of your concern.
So listen.
الجماع.
The main, exactly.
أي.
What Khomeini is saying. Khomeini
No, he doesn't say that. He doesn't say that.
uses the word.
ما قال هذا
He
الكلام.
uses the word tying.
Yes.
What's the word for in Arabic?
مفاخذة.
Tafkhiz. Yeah? Tafkhiz. He uses the word in this very quote that I have posted on Twitter. It's on my Twitter for 500,000 people to see. It's there, right? He's equating that phenomenon with someone marrying
A 9-year-old.
a girl.
Having sex with a
Wait,
9-year-old.
He's not gonna let me talk.
Foreplay with an infant.
He will not let me
Foreplay with an
talk
infant.
because he
Sex with a
knows
9-year-old.
There is no comparison.
Yeah, there is
He
no
knows
comparison.
that.
There is no comparison because
and
in your
the
books,
problem is
وطأها وهي بنت
They will
9
listen.
سنين.
Right? You would listen to me. if you were
جامع
sincere.
عائشة وهي بنت 9
No,
سنين.
you would listen to me. You would listen to me. You would listen to me if you were sincere.
But for
You
how
would-
long though?
I would be finished by now.
Are
For
we
5
going to
minutes,
time it? Are we going to time it? Are we going to time it then?
Okay.
Because
Now-
you're going on like forever.
No, wallahi, I'm gonna say what I have to say, and then you
Finish
can
up.
come back and
Finish.
call
Okay.
me a liar. Say this guy's a liar. He attributed a lie to Khomeini. I'm claiming Khomeini in Tahrir al-Wasila, his book, stated that one can have sexual pleasure, which is istimta', tafkhiz, which is to astaghfirullah. I don't even want to say.
It's not
Not penetration. I'm not saying sex. I'm not saying penetration. I'm saying you can have sexual pleasure with a baby girl, with an infant. Khomeini, the head of the Iranian Revolution, he wrote this and he knows this and he confirmed it.
Yeah, we know
And
this.
then what does he do? He jumps to the Prophet's marriage to Aisha and claiming there is no difference. I am trying to explain to him how there is difference. Difference is one is a baby girl infant and one is
A 9-year-old
adult-
child.
Wait,
A 9-year-old
wait,
child.
wait,
A
wait,
9-year-old
wait.
child.
Wait.
Yeah.
We will see. We will see.
I will see. Yeah.
We will see. We will see not by Islamic standards.
She's playing with
We will-
dolls. She's playing with dolls.
Okay, we'll time it now.
تلاعب
2
الدمى.
minutes,
Yeah. Okay. 2
because
minutes.
it's not gonna- it's
No,
not gonna stop.
because
It's
you
not
just
gonna stop.
you keep on going. You keep on going.
Can
You keep on
someone
going.
time it? 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yeah, time it. Yeah. Like, he keeps on going and going.
Because
It's just
he's not
ridiculous.
gonna. He's not gonna stop.
You keep cutting him off. You keep cutting him off, brother.
No, because he is.
You keep cutting
He's
him
a
off.
very polite person. I know.
تكلم في
I know
الكلام.
Mustafa
تكلم في الكلام.
for years. He's a very polite person. Today he's flipping. There is something wrong.
Because
And
you're
the reason he's flipping,
You're
because a
accusing.
polite
No,
person like him, when he starts flipping, there is
No,
something
because
wrong.
you're accusing us of
Right.
something that's incorrect.
Am I flipping?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I
Yes,
doing
you are
you
flipping. Yeah, you are flipping. Yes. I mean, you're older than my dad, perhaps, and you're acting like this.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
25.
Yeah. Anyways, doesn't matter.
2 minutes each.
How old is your dad? Just out of curiosity.
Doesn't matter.
So how old is your dad? How old is your dad?
It doesn't
I have
matter.
a 30 years old son by the
Yeah.
way. Mashallah. Yeah? Okay. Now, my time started, yeah?
Yeah, just now. Yeah.
Khomeini said in his book Tahrir al-Wasila, you can have sexual pleasure with a baby girl, with an infant, suckling infant. It's very specific. The Arabic language of his fatwa is very specific. He agrees with it. He said yes, he wrote it. He confirms it. Then he equates it to attack Ahlul Sunnah. He equates it with Aisha radiallahu anha's marriage with the Prophet, which took place when she was 9. I am claiming she was an adult by those standards. Why? Because she had reached puberty. And how do you reach puberty? How do you reach puberty? We will simply Google puberty. Puberty. Okay? Puberty. Hey, we have definition of puberty. Okay? Puberty is the natural physical process where a child's body changes into an adult body through hormones, typically starting between ages of 8 and 13 for females and 9 and 14 for males. This is Google search, a simple Google search. I put the word puberty there. Now, it is possible to reach the age of puberty at 9. Okay, now we're gonna do another search. The definition of a child. Google, check Google Zindabad. Okay. Definition of a child. Okay, of child. What is the definition of a child? Okay, let's go. A child is a young human being between birth and puberty. So anyone who reaches puberty, according to say Google, is not a child. So to equate having sexual pleasure with a baby girl, a suckling infant, and a person who has reached puberty, and by that definition, an adult is what? Is Shiaism. That's Shiaism.
Okay, now
I'm not even going to call it stupid.
now your time is
Call it
over.
Shiaism.
Now,
My time is up.
Now time.
See
Yeah.
how beautiful
Yeah,
that was?
yeah, it was great. It was great.
No breaks.
You start.
Yeah.
Go
Now
ahead,
it's like
When you're ready, tell me.
I'm ready now.
Okay, he's ready.
Ready? 2 minutes.
So basically, and Nawawi in his Sharh of Sahih Muslim, he mentions that you're permitted to marry a suckling baby, like a 2-3-year-old baby, and if she's like fat enough, you can basically have sex with her. So Ahl Sunnah, they actually don't have any age when it comes to when you can have sexual intercourse. And Nawawi mentions that you can have sex with a baby, like penetrative sex. Al-wat idha kanat tutiq. They actually mentions that she's like fat, Samina, he uses that example. If she's like chubby and she's like 2-3 years old and you can have sex with her, there's no issue in that. And Nawawi has that opinion.
He's lying.
No, I'm not lying. You can go back to Sahih.
Don't worry.
You're just you're jahil.
That's his time.
You're jahil. Okay, so basically, their narrations about Aisha mentions that she was on urjuha, on swings, like a child. She had dolls, a duma that she would play with, like a child. And then she had friends that would come over and visit her, and those friends would run when they would see Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Such a disgusting image with regards to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This guy wants to come over and portray us as people who want to, permit like
Have
child.
sex with babies.
Why are you interrupting?
Sorry.
Are you not able to control yourself?
No.
So basically, when it comes to Al-Khu'i or Al-Khumaini or all these other scholars, they're speaking about permissibility ibtida'an, an initial base permissibility, not hukman thanawi. When you have no knowledge about usul al-fiqh, you basically come and say this is permissible. There's something in usul al-fiqh known as la darar, no harm. So from an initial based ruling, there is nothing that can make this haram from an initial based ruling. But when you implement usul al-fiqh, such as the qa'idah of la darar, then it becomes haram by consensus of scholars. Like for example, swimming in the North Pole. There's no hadith that says you can't swim in the North Pole. But because it has darar, then it becomes haram. That's the logic, basically.
Okay. No interruption, Rumi. If you want to take 10 extra seconds, no problem, you can.
No, I'm finished. I'm done. I'm done.
One question, brother, please.
Wait. Let me address his point. Wait.
You can ask.
Start my time. So what's happening here? I want everyone to notice and pay attention. He is justifying having sexual pleasure with a baby girl, infant suckling baby girl. That's what he just gave you.
That's what your prophet did. That's what your prophet did. Don't accuse me of that. That's illegal. That's illegal. That's what your prophet did. Don't tell me that I'm justifying having sex with children. That's what your prophet did. That's what your prophet did. That's what your prophet did. Don't you dare. Yes, your prophet. That's what your prophet did. Your prophet sallallahu. That's what your prophet is. Don't you dare accusing me. Yes, it's your prophet. Your prophet sallallahu. Don't accuse me of justifying having sex with children. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. Don't accuse me of having like sex with children. Don't accuse me of permitting having sex with children. Your prophet sallallahu is the one who did that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, you fool. I'm done with this. This guy over here on camera accusing me of like permitting having sex with children. You know the repercussions of such like accusations. You're so disgusting. I'm done with this. I'm done.
Mustafa, you can't. Okay. So I'll continue. Okay. My question. No, wait. I'm going to come to your question. Now let me address this point. Okay.